Okay, here's 3 things you want to look out for when it comes time to buy. If you're trying to buy an affordable used electric vehicle, 3 things you want to watch out for. Number 1, charging speed. And you might think, well, why is that such a big deal? If I'm buying a older EV, it probably has limited range. I'm probably not going to be at the DC fast chargers all that often. And so why do I care about charging speed? Doesn't it charge fast enough? You know, you think of the Nissan Leaf that I drive, the 17 BMW i3, they charge at 50 kilowatts. You think, well, that's plenty. If I'm almost dead, I can sit at the charger for a half hour if I do have to DC fast charge and I'm on the road again. Here's why it's important. Charging speed is affected massively by your battery temperature. And these older EVs do not have the ability to precondition. So in those few times where you have to go to a DC fast charger, be prepared to be there for quite a while. Because if your battery is cold, it's going to charge very slow. So forget what it says it'll charge at. It'll never reach that top number. In my experience, DC fast charging our EVs, we never see the max capacity going into the battery at any charger any time of the year, because other things affect it too, like how much electric load is needed for that area of town. They can slow down the speed of electricity delivery based on that. So there are so many factors to consider. So if you are going to buy a used inexpensive EV, be prepared if you ever have to go to the DC fast chargers that it's going to be a lot slower than you think. Now, when it comes to your level 2 charging or your home charging or your level 1 charging, your onboard car charger, AC charger is going to charge at 3.3, 6, or 9 or 11 or whatever kilowatts. And that's probably going to be good enough, because if you charge it in a 240 plug, that'd be like a level 2 charger at home, you're going to be able to charge overnight because it's going to have a small battery. If it's an affordable EV. Affordable EV means small battery. I mean, it's almost like that's what it means. So that part will be okay. It's just the DC fast charging that you'll have to watch out for. So that's one thing. Number 2, this is the 12 volt battery. Now, all EVs except for the Tesla Cybertruck run off a 12 volt architecture for all accessories. So all of your headlights, your defrosters, your windshield wipers, your radio, everything runs off 12 volt battery. Just like your gasoline car, you have a 12 volt battery under the hood or wherever it is. And if you buy an older EV like we did, these batteries did not last very long. The Nissan Leaf battery died after 3 years. The BMW battery after, I think, 3.5 years. And when the 12 volt battery dies, the car goes a little bit crazy. It'll do stuff, of course, it won't start if it's totally dead, but your accessories might act a little weird. It's just something to be mindful of if you're buying a used, affordable EV. It probably has a poor 12 volt battery, and be mindful that you're going to have to change that thing within 3 or 4 years. And last but not least, battery health. Try to verify the health of the battery before you buy a used EV of any kind, affordable or not. Because you might think, well, the Nissan Leaf, the 2016, was good for about 107 miles according to the EPA. But of course, that's not only true in perfect conditions, but how much battery health is left? If I've only got 50% of the battery, now I've got a 50-mile car in good conditions. So make sure that the battery health matches what you need. In fact, if you've seen my earlier videos, you want to make sure the mileage of the car you get really is double what you need. So if you bought a Nissan Leaf with 50 miles of range, but you only needed 25, you're in great shape. But those are the 3 things I'd look out for. Charging speed, and be mindful that when a battery is cold, it does not charge well. If you have an affordable EV, you do not have preconditioning of the battery. Number 2, the 12 volt battery that runs your accessories, if it's an older EV, will probably go bad sooner than you think it should. And third, make sure you know your battery health, not just the miles they said it would go when it was new, but you've got to figure out how good your battery is now. And depending on your car, there's different ways to do that. We have videos about that somewhere. Those are 3 things you want to watch out for. But we are so happy we're driving EVs now. I can't go back to a gasoline car. It's just so much fun, and we hope you'll join the journey with us. Thank you for the members of the channel. We can't tell you how much we appreciate you. And here's a video here. Just a real brief, quick snapshot of what happens when your 12 volt battery does go dead. Have a great day, everybody. It's snowing here in Michigan, but it's still the best place to live. Have a great day. Thanks.